Welcome to Math 111. I am Tony Sorrentino and I will be your instructor for this course. So on this first page, this is your course homepage. I'll get more into these navigations up here in the course navigation video. But on this initial page, you have some contact information about me. At the time I record this, I'm preparing the course, so I should also have some contact information through Harrisburg Community College in here whenever you see this course actually set up. News items, you're actually going to see where you're actually going to see this video in it. And the calendar, upcoming events, anything that's due immediately, you'll see here. This is a link to access your My Math Lab, which I'll get more into momentarily. A content browser, which basically is a smaller version of if you click on content above, and updates basically will let you know if there's any email, if anything's been graded, things of that nature. You also get the same notifications up here as well. So let's get into content and start here because I want to go over a couple of things about the course. The first thing is I do want you to make sure you complete the Start Here tasks. So you're going to have a course navigation video, which will kind of walk you through what's available up here and what you can look for. Some information about me. I'm not going to go through all these. There's technology help for D2L. The course syllabus is right here. You are expected to read through it, and if you have any questions, we'll get into that momentarily. Course expectations, which just repeats some of the things from the syllabus, but like kind of a more focused version of it. Getting started with My Math Lab via Brightspace. You do have to sign up for My Math Lab. You're going to access it through the link I showed on the previous page of this. And this kind of walks you through what to do for that. And you have your first assignment here, which is syllabus review and questions. Basically, once you review this, if you have any questions, you're going to post it there. If you have no questions, you're going to post that you understand everything. That's going to be your first assignment. And also PlayPosit, there's directions for signing up for PlayPosit, which I'll also have a video for that under this, as well as written directions. As far as the general structure of the course, let me walk you through week one here. Because this is offered conjunctly with Harrisburg Community College and Commonwealth Charter Academy, I did follow a structure that's familiar with Commonwealth Charter Academy math courses at the high school level, which follow a Discover, Practice, Apply. So when you go into any lesson, you're going to have a week one overview, which kind of talks about, it's going to go into like what's going to be discussed that week. It's a brief thing, let you know what kind of assignments there are, what to expect. You then have your checklist, which you can interact with, but a lot of students find this good to like check it off so they know like what they've done, what they haven't done. Pretty much the course work in D2L will do that for you automatically. And generally, what you're going to do is you have guided notes. I suggest that you do download them, print them, and follow along with them, write in them, because they follow along with these reading summaries. Now, these reading summaries. You're going to see there's interactive elements to them. There may be some PlayPosit videos in them, hence the reason that you want to sign up for PlayPosit. PlayPosit videos basically it'll cause you to interact with them. There's other elements in them too, like questions through other elements it's going to ask you questions like true or false questions and let you know if you're correct or not. And some of these will actually have videos associated with them that will review some of this work. It's particularly as you move on to the course as well. But your reading summaries are going to be interactive. You're going to be expected to work through them as well and check your work. And then you can have any questions. You can come and contact me or post things on the message board or things of that nature. Getting back to the content, so the Discover part is basically your reading summaries, what goes over the new information. The practice portion is generally going to be your Math Lab homework. And I have it linked. It should work. It should pop up in here, but you can also access it through the link on the first page. Just to kind of show you what that is briefly here as well, if you access it through here. There also will be like some other things that may allow you to get some additional practice that aren't necessarily graded. Homeworks are graded. Anything with a due date is going to be graded. And the apply portion is either going to be a discussion, a project, or a combination of the two. And in this first one, it is a combination of the two. Basically, for this one, you're going to, interact with your classmates. You're going to post basically an empty Venn diagram. Your classmates are going to answer, if they belong to one group, another group, both groups, or no groups, and then you're going to complete the Venn diagram with that information. And each time you have a project, or a graded discussion, you are going to have a rubric. Just keep in mind, so it's going to be on the submission part of this. As you can see, there's a project here. The rubrics are always available. Make sure you make use of them because it lets you know exactly what I'm looking for and how you're going to be graded. And so there's those rubrics, and those will all be provided to you as well. That's the general setup of the course. So of course, right now what I want you to do is go into Start Here and start working your way through these elements to get set up and ready to go, and then start into week 1. If you have any questions, please make sure to contact me. I'll be looking forward to working with you, and have a great term here in this course.